Hello my YouTube friends, Democles Rocha here with you to talk about fractions, addition and subtraction in our channel Learn Math with Me. If you support this initiative, give us a thumbs up, and if you want to know about our new videos, subscribe to this channel and hit the notifications bell. Let's get started. You probably already know this trick to add fractions. You can start by multiplying the bottom numbers exactly. To add fractions, will I multiply exactly? You will multiply. Well, you can multiply. This is just one way to do it, okay? There are more than just one way. Okay, you will start by multiplying here 7 times 5, and you know that 7 times 5 equals 35, okay? The next step is to multiply 1 times 5, and 1 times 5 is very easy, it's 5 itself. And here we are adding, okay? The next step is to multiply 7 times 2, and 7 times 2 equals 14. Now I will just repeat 35, and I will add here 5 plus 14 equals 19, and we found the result, 19 over 35. And you can proceed like this to do subtraction too. Just instead of adding here, you will subtract. But be aware that the order that we perform things here is important. We multiply here, we put the result here, and we do this multiplication here first, okay? Just remember that. So nice and easy, right? But can you use this strategy here to solve this addition of fractions here? Of course you can. But to do so, you would have to start by multiplying 18 times 54, and that is a multiplication that I know you don't want to do. So is there a way around this? Is there a way to make this addition easy? Yes, there is. If you notice that 54 is multiple of 18. Do you notice that? Well, if you do, you are lucky, because now you can say that the LCM, the least common multiple of these denominators here, is 54 itself. In fact, notice that 3 times 18 equals 54, and of course 1 times 54 equals 54. That means that 54 is a multiple of both 18 and 54. More than that, 54 is the least common multiple of 18 and 54. And this fact makes things very easy. We now just replace these fractions with two new fractions that are equivalent to them, but both have the same denominator, 54. That is our LCM. And to find the top numbers, it's not very difficult, because you already know that 18, in order to become 54, must be multiplied by 3. So here we multiply by 3 as well. And 3 times 1 equals 3. We can now say that 3 over 54 is a fraction equivalent to 1 over 18. For this second fraction here, nothing really changes. We had 54, we continue with 54 here. So the top number is still 1. It's like we multiplied both the bottom number and the top number by 1. And why is that good for us? Well, now we have two fractions with the same denominator. So things get very easy now, because adding fractions with the same denominator is easy. You just repeat that denominator, 54 in this situation, and you work with the top numbers. 3 plus 1 equals 4, right? Now we have 4 over 54. That is a good result, that is a right result, but still I prefer to simplify, so I can write a fraction involving smaller numbers, okay? To simplify this fraction, I noticed that both 4 and 54 are divisible by 2. So I will divide both the top number and the bottom number by 2. So I can find the simplest form of the result. 4 divided by 2 equals 2, and 54 divided by 2 equals 27. So this is the simplest form of our result. Could you use this strategy here if you wanted to? Of course you could. But you would have to start by multiplying 18 times 54. That would give you a big number. And if you wanted to find the simplest form of the result, you would have to simplify a lot more than just divide both the top number and the bottom number by 2. It would require a lot of effort. Here not so much because we noticed that 54 is multiple of 18. Noticing that, things can get very easy. Of course, I worked here with addition, but the idea for subtraction is the same, okay? If you really understood the idea presented in this video, you can use one of these strategies to solve this. 1 over 16 minus 1 over 64. What strategy are you going to use, the first one or the second one? To work with the first one, you would have to start by multiplying 16 times 64. You can do that, no problem. But if I were you, I would give this second strategy a shot, okay? So try to solve this. I hope you managed to find the right result. If you do, leave a comment with the result you find. I will be happy to see it. If this video was somehow helpful to you, leave a comment with a smiley face. I will be happy to see that as well. That's it for today. I hope you have a nice day. Bye!